Do you do if you need reliable transportation?
Hyundai cars, this is for all cars that are 2011 and 2012 models, and this is because of the airbag being really faulty.
Enough of the yapping. Let's go into the exact discounts you should be aiming for if you're buying a Toyota.
All right, I need you to sit down for this one because we just hit a point in America where a car payment is nearly as much as rent used to be, and nobody's even blinking anymore. I'm talking $700, $800 a month just to drive to a job that barely covers it. I watched these clips and felt every single one of them in my chest because this isn't some abstract economy problem. This is Tuesday morning. This is your bank account. This is the math that doesn't work no matter how many times you run it. Let's get into it.
Yo, car payments are fucking insane. My car payment is like almost $800. No bullshit. It's like 760. That's a lot of fucking money, and that's not even including insurance because you got to get full coverage on the car and all that. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna not pay the car payments, save up, get me a nice little Honda Civic 2004 in the Facebook market. Call it a day, man. You gotta live below your needs, man. Who am I impressing out here? Dead ass. Like, whoever don't like my car, they can take an Uber. They can kindly take an Uber.
$760 a month, and that's before insurance. Man, this dude said it louder than any economist ever has. You're not building wealth, you're renting a car you already bought, and it never ends.
But I'm done. I'm not gonna sit here and kill myself doing these car payments and insurance. Fuck that. New York's the insurance went up too. Fuck that. I'm just done. I'm done.
And I don't know. I just feel like a $500 plus car note is absurd. But also walking, not having a car and not having transportation is even more absurd. So like, what do we do in this economy? Because you need a car, there's no way around it. Everybody can't go to a car place or dealership and just drop down cash. And I'm not even sure that's something that you should or would need to do. How much are y'all paying for these car notes? Like, how much are y'all spending on car notes plus car insurance? Because it's honestly getting even more ridiculous. But I low-key can't even be mad at people for paying that much money, because what do? You need a vehicle.
This right here is the trap nobody talks about. You need a car to work. You need to work to pay for the car. It's not a vehicle anymore. It's a subscription to your own survival. Welcome to 2026.
People who don't have a car will tell you just how annoying and how hard it is not having transportation, not having a vehicle that you can just count on to have 24/7, or even having a reliable vehicle. Having a vehicle that's not reliable, that's always breaking down and causing you problems, is just as worse as not having a vehicle. So what do you do if you need reliable transportation?
We are in a car payment pandemic. JD Power has said the average monthly car payment in the US in May 2025 was $748, the highest ever.
$748 average. That means half the country is paying more than that. And JD Power saying it out loud doesn't make it better. It just means it's officially a crisis with a logo on it. Now,
a year ago, it was $21 lower. New car prices have been climbing for years, fueled by supply chain issues post-COVID, rising production costs, and now the threat of hefty tariffs. Budget-friendly cars under 20 grand have basically disappeared. Interest rates are up too. You're paying more to get a loan, but here's the real warning sign. Car repossessions are surging, now back to 2009 levels in the wake of the '08 financial crisis. Is a market crash on the horizon, and what could that mean for the new and used car markets?
2009 repossession levels, bro. We watched 2008 take people's houses, and now we're watching 2025 take their cars. Same playbook, same victims, different decade, and the people in charge still look surprised every time.
I am giving myself until May 1st of 2026 to pay off my car. I currently owe $18,100. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Jamie, and I'm on a debt-free journey. And I have seen so many debt-free accounts coming to my account, and I absolutely love it. I am here for it because that is what this is about. This is about supporting each other and building a community, because this wouldn't be possible without community and without support. So thank you so much for being here. It really means absolutely everything to me. My journey is going to be a little bit different than ones that you may be seeing, because I am not in a position where I can make my grow payments right now. I do have my Venmo linked in my bio, and I've had 2 very generous people donate money to me, which I am so super thankful for, and it has gone straight to my car. And for that, I am so appreciative, but it is not expected at all. It's just there in case.
She's putting jury duty money toward her car loan and asking TikTok for donations. And that's not sad. That's the reality of what a 21% interest rate does to a regular person just trying to not drown. This country gave her a note and a hole to stand in.
What I would like to do is to, whatever I make off of my videos, because I'm a part of the Creator Rewards program, to go towards my car payment. And then once the holidays are over, I also have my daughter's birthday in a few days. Once everything gets back to normal, what I make from TikTok Shop too, I would like to put some of that towards my car as well. My car payment is just like a hefty car payment, and if we could clear that first, like that would be amazing, because that would be money back in our pockets that we could take and put towards something else to get that paid off. I really, really, really want to focus on being frugal and just being financially smart in 2026, because I am tired of living paycheck to paycheck. I am tired of being stressed out all the time. I'm sure so many people can relate to that. Today's question is going to be, what are you looking forward to in 2026? I want to know, what are your goals and what are you going to do different that's going to make you better than you are today? Drop it in the comments, share this video out, and let's support each other and let's get this debt paid off.
Happy New Year, everybody. I hope you guys are having a great day. I slept in, but I stayed up really late. So slept in. I've already vacuumed my office, which wouldn't have been so bad, except puppy. That puppy. But office is a vacuum. I'm getting my stuff organized. I'm excited. But I wanted to start off the new year with a post about paying off my car. So I got a check in the mail for my jury duty, $129.60. It's already been deposited and available. I split it in half. I put 65 towards my whatever spending, and 65 is going to the car. And I know some of you might say, why not all of it? Because I earned this jury duty. This jury duty, this trial left me with trauma that I'll have forever in my life. It was not a fun jury trial. It was pretty horrible. And so I'm keeping 65 for myself. But I'm putting 65 towards the car. I'm making the payment today. I had said in my original video that I was going to save it for like just to do one big double payment. But one of you mathematicians messaged me and started explaining compound interest to me. And basically I have, with my 21% loan, I have about $9 of interest, give or take, accruing a day. So if I pay that 65 now, if I pay these smaller increments on top of my regular car payment, that daily interest is going to progressively go down. And that's what we're going to see in that saving money. So January 1st, making a $65 payment towards the car. That will be on top of my normal payment, which I did not tell you guys in the last video. My normal car payment is $467 a month. So still below the national average, but way too high. So we're going to go ahead and get that taken care of. And I'm so excited. First payment towards it.
$9 of interest every single day. That's $270 a month just evaporating before she even touches the principal. 21% APR on a car is not a loan. It's a punishment for not having money in the first place.
These are all the cars that are currently getting sued, so if you have them, you are low-key owed a lot of lawsuit money. So the first car that's getting sued is Toyota Camry, and this is because they had mold overgrowth causing foul smells inside their AC ventilation systems. Next one is Kia and Hyundai cars. This is for all cars that are 2011 to 2012 models, and this is because of the airbag being really faulty. Third is Jeep, because your front wheel suspension is whack, and it's for the Fiat Chryslers. Third is the Toyota Corollas, Sequoias, Tacomas, and here it is, it's on Claim Money. They're getting sued because of, I think, airbag issues as well. I just filed for my Camry on claimmoney.com. Do not use an app, those are just third parties. So yeah, I recommend using claimmoney.com.
So I made my goal list for 2026, and one of those goals is to pay off my car loan. Hopefully. Don't know if it's possible, but we're gonna give it a red hot go. So
She's selling stuff on Depop and counting bottle refunds to kill a car loan, while the next guy negotiates 200 Toyota deals a month, two completely different Americas, both talking about cars, worlds apart on which side of the deal they're on.
I'll put up here. This is what my car loan is currently sitting at as of the start of January. And I'm gonna just try a few different things to just try and pay extra off my car loan. So I'm gonna sell heaps of stuff on Marketplace that I don't need, and everything I get from that is gonna go straight onto my car loan. I'm gonna well, I already do the 10-cent bottles refunds, but everything that I get from that will be going onto my car loan. I'm gonna sell clothes and shoes on Depop, and what was the other one? And I'm gonna track all my spending through Shopback, and whatever I get through Shopback, I'm also gonna be putting straight onto my car loan. So follow along if you want updates. I'm not really sure if I'll do them like fortnightly or maybe even like monthly updates at what my balance is at and like what I've sold or made money on. Also, if you have any other ideas or tips and tricks on how to make some extra money, please tell me in the comments. I would love to know, because I am so motivated to get rid of this car loan.
What is going on with the Toyota market? It is insane right now. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know if you're considering buying a Toyota early 2026. Now, if you don't know, my name's Tommy. I negotiate car deals for a living. I negotiate over 200 car deals on a monthly basis. So I'd like to say I'm an expert on what a good deal is. Enough of me yapping. Let's go into the exact discounts you should be aiming for if you're buying a Toyota. I'm going to go through a lot of information quickly. I am talking about discounts off of TSRP. Do not pay for any dealer ads. If you're looking for a Toyota Corolla Cross, gas or hybrid, it does not matter. 8 to 12%. 12% in Florida and Texas, 8% in California or the Northeast. RAV4 market is completely messed up right now as the 2026s are coming along. 2026 RAV4, depending on the trim, you're not getting a plug-in hybrid right now. $500 off to about $1,500 off is a good deal. If you're very picky on color, MSRP. If you're looking for a 2025, these deals are dwindling. I just did 10% off of one. There's basically not many hybrids left, but you're going to have to get a gas, but 8 to 10% off is what I would get on most. Grand Highlander or Highlander, I am seeing anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 off. Gas or hybrid, it doesn't matter. Remember that a lot of these are loaded with port installed accessories, like in Florida or in Texas. You'll have less port installed accessories in California or in the Northeast, but smaller discounts. So you have to weigh your pros and cons. Realistically, you can find really good deals in Texas or really good deals in Florida or really good deals in the Midwest if you're willing to search. Land Cruiser market is getting a little bit better. I am seeing right around $3,000 to $4,000 every single time. Sequoia, I am seeing $4,000 to $6,000 on basically every model, minus the TRD Pro. That is anywhere between $2,000 to $4,000 off. Crown Signia is one of my favorite cars in the market, and I am seeing 8 to 14% off this car. The Northeast, this car is really stingy, but on the West Coast, this is crazy deals to be had. Toyota 4Runner is anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 off, unless you're buying a Trailhunter or a TRD Pro. Those deals are a little bit less. I would say anywhere between $500 to $1,500 off is what I'd expect. The Trailhunter is a little bit more loose than the TRD Pro. The BZ front-wheel drive, you can get up to $4,000 to $5,000 off. If you're looking for an all-wheel drive, you're going to probably get $2,000 to $3,000 off. This is plus rebates. Corolla and Prius, you're going to see anywhere between 8 to 12% off unless you're looking for a hatchback. And then I would say $2,000 to $3,000 off as a general rule of thumb. If you're looking for a GR Corolla, same $2,000 to $3,000. Now, if you are looking for the Camry, this is on stop sale right now. So discounts are varying. $2,000 to $4,000 off is what I'm seeing on a lot of cars. I would wait for the stop sale because realistically, you can get yourself $4,000 to $6,000 if you're willing to wait.
Here's the thing. This guy knows how to negotiate. He's got the playbook, but the playbook only works if you have leverage. And when you need a car right now because yours just died, the dealership knows it too. Knowledge is useless without options.
GR Supras are running out of inventory, but I am seeing $1,500 to $3,000 off. But there isn't much inventory, so you have to be open to color. I love the Sienna market right now because I am seeing some serious deals, $2,000 to $4,000 off basically everything. If you're looking for a Mirai, what, 80% off? GR86, $2,000 to $3,000 off. You're not finding a Yuzu anytime soon. Forgot to mention a plug-in hybrid Prius is not as good of a deal. $1,000 to $2,500 off is what I would expect. And 8 to 12% off on a Tacoma or a Tundra plus rebate. Worst place to buy a Toyota right now is going to be the Pacific Northwest and the Northeast. If videos like this help, let me know.
My top financial goal for 2026 is to pay off my car loan early, and January is a 3-paycheck month for me, so I had a little bit more wiggle room in my budget that I was able to put toward that goal. And my car loan is strange because it won't let you do principal only payments. It just lets you make payments that push the next payment due out, and also it covers interest from the time of your last payment, if that makes sense. So I don't actually know when I make a payment how much of it is going to be applied to the principal of my loan. So I made a regular payment, which most of that went toward the principal, but some of it went to interest. And then I calculated the exact amount that was going to get me below 5 figures. So now, and then I paid that amount. So now my car loan is sitting at $9,999.99, which still below 5 figures.
She got below 5 figures and she literally celebrated it. And you know what? She should, because when every dollar is a fight, a milestone like that is real. That's not just a number. That's months of scrambling, jury duty checks, compound interest anxiety, and not giving up.
So that felt like a very big win today. I'm very happy about that and making progress towards this goal, and also just like really excited for what it'll mean when I do pay it off, that I'll have that extra money in my budget to put.
$748 average car payment, $60,000 average salary. You do that math, it doesn't work. And we all just quietly accepted it as normal. I'm 30. I remember when it wasn't. The car isn't the asset, you are. And the system figured that out way before most of us did. Share this with someone still wondering where their money goes every month. They're not crazy. The math just isn't built for them.